Alrighty, hey guys, just want to make another video, and with tonight's video, I just want to talk about that you can bodybuild with the Max Pro. Do you understand, guys? And I tell you what, it feels so good now. When you find out which fitness tool works for you, it feels amazing, eh, Charlotte, right? As you guys know, we recently got the Handy Gym. Now, the only point of that was just to show everybody what it's like to use it. And if you like using the Handy Gym, that's awesome, okay? But as you guys can see here, do you see how the Handy Gym's not here anymore, okay? Because I found out personally for myself, I really love working out with the Max Pro. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are just like me, who love the Max Pro. And a lot of them want to know, they go, Chris, how did you build such a great physique, with the Max Pro? And let me put it to you this way. When I first got the Max Pro, right, I wasn't focused on concentric, eccentric, isometrics, whatever, okay? I wasn't focused on that. What I was focusing on was like, man, I love this thing. How can I bodybuild with it, right? I love the speed, the efficiency, the versatility of it. I want to find a way to bodybuild with it. And that's what I did, right? And that's how I built such a great physique with the Max Pro. Now, of course, people want to know, how did you do it, right? Because there are heaps of people with Max Pros or people who would like to buy Max Pros and they want to know how to get a good physique. Well, here's some tips. The first one is that with the Max Pro, you can do, I would say the best way to get the most out of it is to combine it with calisthenics, right? So do push-ups, pull-ups, even weighted calisthenics, put a backpack on you and stuff like that. That's what you'll see me do as well. So that's the first way, right? And the reason why that works is you're training both type 1 and type 2 muscle fibers. The second thing you're going to notice with the Max Pro is that I do quite a lot of drop sets, right? So let's say I'm doing like a military press and I'm doing 4 sets. On the 4th set, I'll do a massive drop set. And the reason why that works is because you're putting constant tension on the muscles. Does that make sense, right? That's the second way. The third thing I do is I lift extremely heavy. So let's say I'm doing a deadlift, I'll crank it up to like 260 pounds or something like that. And I'll do as many reps as I can. And some people say, hey, why not double the reps and double the sets? Because by doing that, you are pushing the same amount of force over the same amount of distance. But not only that, by lifting heavy, you're recruiting more type 2 muscle fibers in your body, which will allow you to grow bigger and stronger. Does that make sense, right? And I want to say this, guys, right, is that don't listen to, like, if you have a Max Pro and you love it, right, don't listen to anything online player, okay? You absolutely can build an amazing physique with the Max Pro. I am living proof, check me out, guys, right, that you can do it purely with the Max Pro on its own, right?
Yeah, I think it can be a bit conflicting sometimes because you try different equipment, different techniques, obviously until you find something that works, but sometimes it's conflicting because you're like, oh, which way's the best way?
Exactly.
Especially when there's so many options out there.
And you do have a lot of options, right? And I tried the Handy Gym. It wasn't for me, right? But I know it works for other people, and that's cool too, right? But I just know this is that you can bodybuild with the Max Pro. I'm living proof that you can do it, right? And I just want to make sure that anyone else that has a Max Pro out there, don't listen to anything that you hear on YouTube, okay? You can build an amazing physique with it. Watch my videos. I'm going to upload even more to show you how to even bodybuild even to a better extent with the Max Pro. Because I know that if you have one, you're just like me, and you're like, man, I love this thing. How can I bodybuild with it, right? And you certainly can. So anyway, have a good one.
See ya.